The dream of owning a home feels like it's dead for millions of people. And if you're one of them, you need to know this. You are not a failure. You've worked hard. You've saved your money. You've done everything you were told you were supposed to do. And yet, the goalposts haven't just moved. This isn't an accident. It is the result of a system that has fundamentally changed. A system that has prioritized housing as a financial asset over its true purpose, a place for people to live. For generations, there was an unwritten promise. If you work hard, your wages will generally keep up with the cost of living. That promise is now broken. Over the last few decades, wages for the average person have taken the stairs, climbing slowly and steadily. But the cost of housing took a rocket ship. This enormous gap between what people earn and what homes cost is the core of the crisis. It's why a house that was easily affordable for a single-income family in the 1980s is now an impossible dream for a dual-income family today. Second, the rise of the corporate landlord. While you were saving for a down payment, a new player entered the game with an almost unlimited supply of cash: Wall Street. Large investment firms and private equity groups have spent hundreds of billions of dollars buying up single-family homes across the country. They are not buying these homes for families to live in. They are buying them to turn into rental properties. They see housing not as a community foundation, but as a stock in their portfolio. To them, you are not a person looking for a home. You are a line item on a spreadsheet, an expected return on investment. This flood of corporate cash has supercharged competition, artificially inflated prices, and removed thousands of potential starter homes from the market, leaving you to compete with algorithms and billionaires. And third, the interest rate trap. To fight the fire of inflation, central banks used their main tool, the raising interest rates. This was supposed to cool down the economy. But for housing, it was like throwing gasoline on the fire. Higher interest rates didn't just make home prices go down, they made mortgages radically more expensive. A $500,000 loan at 3% interest is drastically different from the same loan at 7%. The monthly payment explodes by hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. This created a brutal catch-22. Potential buyers were priced out by the high monthly payments, forcing them to continue renting. This massive trapped demand in the rental market caused rents to skyrocket. So you are caught, it's too expensive to buy, and now it's becoming too expensive to rent. So why does this matter? Because this is about more than just owning a house. For decades, homeownership was the primary way for the middle class to build wealth and achieve financial stability. It was the bedrock of retirement for many. What we are witnessing is the dismantling of that pathway. This is the creation of a permanent renter class, where the wealth flows upwards from tenants to a small number of massive corporate landlords. The wealth gap doesn't just widen, it becomes a chasm. This system is not broken. It is working exactly as it was redesigned to, for the benefit of a few, at the expense of the many. Understanding these forces is not about giving up hope. It is about seeing the battlefield clearly. It is the first essential step to demanding change and navigating a system that is no longer built for you. If this breakdown opened your eyes, hit subscribe for more essential truths about our economy. And now, I want to hear your story. How has the housing crisis personally affected you and your plans for the future? Share your experience in the comments below.